Where have all the kisses gone? You know, there's like the baby kisses they do where they're like that, and they're slobbery, and everybody else would think they were gross, but you would think they were sweet. He stopped doing them, and I knew he would. How do you like his haircut? Look how handsome you are! You're so handsome! You're so handsome, look at you. He's like, hey guys, just had breakfast, and I have to clean the house because today, you went down? Today is life group night, and so it's time for that. Mom's having a little pumpkin bread and coffee. Baby's been fed. And then it's time to, oh gosh, so much to do. I just don't even know where to start. That's not Daddy's saw? Where's Daddy's saw? Hmm? That's your hammer. Is he in the way of your books? This boy would read books forever and ever. Like, if it was his only toy, he'd be fine. He'd figure it out. He loves books. And yes, I have his pants rolled up because they're still too long. He, the 18 to 24 months are too short and the 2Ts are too long. We're kind of in that middle ground where some of the 18 to 24s fit really well and some of the 2Ts fit really well. Got my crazy cleaning clothes on. I gotta clean the house, like, super fast. But I wanted to show you guys. So, when we were having his baby showers, somebody gave us these cute little boxes, one for teeth and one for hair. And right now, in the hair one, I now have, I'll show you, 3 little things. I don't want to mess them up, so. But his little hair curls, aren't they cute? They're so cute. And in the one marked teeth, I won't show you because it's gross. We have his umbilical cord that came off. Is that creepy? It's creepy. I know it is, but like, y'all, it's ridiculous. Like, you have a kid and you don't want to throw anything away. So like, not only do I have those little curls, but like, I don't know what to do with the other little hair we saved too that isn't, like, it's all kind of too short to save. I'm like a crazy person. Like, what am I gonna do? Use it to clone him someday? It's pretty cute, I might. Anyway, I have so much to do. As you can see, this room is out of control. Yes, this is in here. It is. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Send help, please. Anyway, so I've gotta like do them like in like 5-10 minute spurts while I watch him like clean, play, clean, play, clean, play, repeat, you know, whatever. So, do you like your grapes? He's just eating the insides out of them, which is good. Is that good? Doesn't he look grown up with his little haircut? It's ridiculous. He's like a little man. Hey, little man. I was telling Jesse I can figure out what it is that's so different about his face with his haircut, and it's that you can see his forehead really well. You can't see it before, like you can. Taking a little lunch break. Very little done here. Just put up the clutter. Still have to do the dishes. And clean this area when he's finished. I bought these really, and I've never fed them to before. They're like Gerber Graduates pastas, and they come ready-made. You just like put them in the microwave and nuke them. Not a hit. I've even put like shredded Parmesan on them, thinking that might improve them. But he doesn't like them. I've tried them. They're I mean, frankly, macaroni and cheese is way better. And if you're just gonna nuke it, I don't see why you wouldn't just make it the night before and then take it. But I just threw it in the bag and took it over Grandmommy's so we would have something to feed him. And I brought like yogurt and stuff and a baby food in a squeeze pack, you know. He likes the baby food in the squeeze packs just fine. They're fun. He also likes yogurt. We went to Panera Bread yesterday and he tried that. He loved it. But these apparently are disgusting. He doesn't like them. So I'm gonna have to get some yogurt out too because you need some protein. I just feel like you had yogurt for breakfast, so I don't like giving him yogurt at every meal. It's a lot of dairy, especially since he already has milk, which would be some protein. Is that a good grape? Is that yummy? Is that yummy? Handsome. I don't know what that haircut's called. It's cute. I like it on you. You're a handsome little fella. You're a handsome fella. What are you staring at? Is that a good grape? Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. That's so cute. Are you going to vacuum your room? Just kidding. I already cleaned his room. But he's figured out that the cord comes out. Mommy can make it come back in though. Watch. I just don't want it to like pop in. He's usually sitting on it, you know. And then he pulls it out again. He doesn't really like the vacuum on. I have to carry him while I vacuum, but so it's not necessarily a thorough job. I don't move the big rocker, just like the stool, and pick up all his toys before I won't be long, buddy. And you're like, I've already started to sing the cleanup song and like show him what I mean, but he doesn't clean up with me. Like, he has no concept of that. Whew. Kitchen's done, except for the floor needs to be mopped. So now I just have bathroom and living room left, and it's like 3 o'clock. It's okay, the easy stuff's left. The kitchen's the really, really hard part, and I really only do his room because it needs to be done every week. His room's fast. He helped me dust, didn't you? You ready? Here it goes. You're on it. You're on it. You're on the cord. He wants the other part. There you go. He's putting in a lot of effort pulling it in and out, so I kind of like that because he needs to burn a little bit more juice before about nap time. Do you like his haircut? It's so cute, I think. I miss the curls and all the hair, but the truth is, it's so much better from... Don't put your face on. That's like the vacuum brush. It's weird. I don't think he realizes this comes out. Let's show you. Let's show you. Declan, look. Not exactly clean, but I can wash his hands. Just a little dirt. Oh, jeez. Don't put your nose in there. I need to empty it. Look how gross it is. That just means the boys have been using it when I haven't been looking. We don't have a lot of carpet in the house. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? You gonna vacuum for mommy? Don't put your hand in there. It's like a preview of my life to come in the next few years. Dirt, dirt, and more dirt. Dirt, dirt, and more dirt. Declan. Declan, is that a vacuum? Vacuum? Oh, mommy's gonna put the cord back in. Let's pull that right back out, Mom. I love the retractable cord. I don't know what we did without a retractable cord. I used to have a vacuum because my apartment was so small. Jesse bought it for me when we were dating, I think, or when we were engaged. I can't remember. And it like folded down and it fit under my bed. And it was just great because I didn't have a lot of space. I had like a 500 and something square foot apartment, as I recall. Which I think in New York is actually a nice sized apartment. Let me know. I'm not sure. But here is really small. So, and I had tons of stuff. I don't know why. It's amazing how much stuff you accumulate living in an apartment, and then you can, like, when you're in there a long time, you can really accumulate quite a bit of stuff. And then you want to move out, and it's like, gosh, every nook and cranny was filled. Well, when we moved in here, we thought we're going to have so much space. We literally had so much stuff in our apartment that this place is full, which is crazy. It's crazy. Declan helped me with my hair. The Elmo Sesame Street, he has to watch like way too much TV on days when I have to clean house. Anyway, so he was watching Elmo earlier. Now they're watching Wiggles. Anyway, they were talking about hair, and so not only do I have this on and he like wants to pull it off really bad, he was like, oh, let me pull on that, and I was like, well, it wasn't cute, but it was kind of cute, and no, not cute at all. Not cute. And he's got like a low rhythm going on the piano back here. You can't hear it probably. Maybe if I get close. Can you hear it? I don't know how. He's like, it's amazing. Jesse was talking about like he knows how to switch between the different modes now. So he'll have like drum kit. It'll be like the autoplay. And then piano, and I guess now he's found the volume. He also knows how to turn it on and off. And that was kind of my whole point in putting it down there. It's not so he became a piano prodigy. I mean, great if you are, but there aren't that many people that are actually like that in the world. My thought was that he would grow to think of it as like a normal fixture that we had in our house that he could play with, and it wasn't like an off-limits thing, even though he does like jump on it, which I don't like. But once he's a little bit better about getting on top of things, so you know what I mean, like using a table and a chair, I'll put it up a little bit so he won't be on the floor. But that way, because Jesse and I both have decided that there are a couple of things we definitely want Declan to be involved in as he grows up, and we definitely want to make sure he can play the piano, even if he's not like into it. We want to make sure he knows how to dance. That's later. We want to make sure he can speak Spanish and one other language. We think Mandarin, Chinese, because that's kind of, I think, the next big language. That's where it's all headed. I think it would be easier to learn Russian than Chinese, but those are probably important languages to learn. And if he goes to public school, he'll have a free, free access to learning Spanish and French usually in Texas is what they offer. And so I feel like I need to supplement that with another language that he can't learn somewhere else. There's a school near us that I think is just amazing that's new. And if your child attends from kindergarten, I think they may have first grade and kindergarten, but kindergarten to 12th grade, by the time they graduate, they'll have an associate's degree, which is basically a 2-year degree here in the U.S., but they can use that towards their bachelor's degree, which is a 4-year, like not a master's, but a bachelor's of arts or a bachelor's of science, or, you know. And they'll be fluent in Spanish and Chinese. Really? Can you imagine what your life would be like if you had that when you graduated high school? Not to mention, they actually have what I think of as old citizenship classes. We used to have citizenship grades when we were little. They don't do that now. They teach people how to be good citizens, how to be ethical. I don't think they can, since it's public school, I don't think they can really classify it as morals, because those are usually tied to religion, I think. But they're being ethical, like having integrity about things and having good character traits. So I think that's huge. And they have a great art and science, you know, math focus, and their sports isn't terrible either. I thought it's actually a really good school, but it's one of those where they do a lottery. So like you sign up and you don't know if you're going to get in that kindergarten year. And so it's one of the reasons why I told Jesse, is like, if you want him in public school, I want to get a teaching degree, and I would get a degree, get a job there if I could. Goodness, where'd you go? I swear he's behind me, you guys. Hey, fella. You going through my legs again? He's a little too tall to do that, but he's decided it's the thing to do. Here, I'll make a better bridge for you, Bab. There you go. Is that easier? Now, totally disinterested now that the difficulty level has gone down. He likes a challenge. Okay, more to do, and it's nap time, so I'm going to try and do the bathroom super fast, and then do nap and a cup of coffee for sure. And maybe he'll let me put him down in his crib, and if he won't, then at least all I have left is the living room and dining room. And just so you know, the living room's not that bad. I gotta pick up some toys, I have to dust, I have to mop. The entry has to be mopped. The real kicker today, and I've got to get it done, is our project room. We use our dining room for our project room. I'm just being transparent, guys, okay? Like, I'm almost positive no one watches this and thinks, their lives are just so perfect. Our lives are fabulous. Like, I love our life, and I don't want to change, like, I don't want to sacrifice something, like the amount of time we spend with our kid, or things like that, just to have more money or something like that. But I wouldn't really change much about it. It'd be really simple stuff. But we aren't perfect in the sense that I would say, like most people would think, you know, like the house isn't always picked up, I guess is where I'm going with that. P.S. I found that remote when I was cleaning his room, in his room. Sure did. And when I put it up, I put it back here at the back of the couch, which he used to not be able to get. That means when I turn my little back, he is popping up there really fast. I used to be able to hear the sound of him, like, trying to get up, because his little feet would kind of, like, fail and make that skid sound on the leather. Not so. Now he's putting it under the couch. Can you imagine, like, later, be like, where's the remote? If I wasn't in here watching him. But, like, earlier I was, like, in the kitchen for a while. and I would like come in here and look anytime I couldn't hear him. Well, apparently he managed, and sometimes I hear him go in his room and I watch him go to his room and I go check on him as I'll wipe the counter off, I'll go check on him, I'll come back, I'll, you know, wipe off another counter, come back, check on him. Oh my gosh, I've been going on about this for 5 minutes. Anyway, and apparently during that time he put the remote in his boudoir, as it were. How do you say that, boudoir? I don't know. Oh, I really want to try this face stuff called, oh, I'm gonna mess it up. It's like Juice. Alicia Silverstone endorsed it, but anyway, it's basically, it doesn't have any of the harmful stuff in it, but it has salicylic acid, so it would be good for the old acne. But it, and it's one of those where it's like 30 bucks a month kind of thing, and I think you can set it up as a subscription, but you don't have to. I really want to do it, but Leo budget must be consulted. But anyway, I sold something else on Etsy, so that's, I won't say it's going well. It's not going badly. I don't have that much stuff on there, and so I mean, I've sold 4 things of like 11 that I've put up there, and that's pretty good, I guess. If I had 100 things up there, the statistics are in my favor, you know. So I'm pleased with that. I need to be I need to do better. Like if I wasn't still TMI, making sure he had milk. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Available to him, which is, I mean, he's so old. I've been doing it forever now, but then I would not be so concerned with staying up late and not taking care of myself, because I used to stay up late and not worry about it and just like power through it and drink coffee and not care. It's really hard to do when you have to be considerate to your body, because you are making something that another person is going to use to build their body. Sorry, I can't say too much because that's kind of a weird subject, and some of my family watches and some of them are younger, so we'll just leave it at that. But I am looking forward to the day when I'm not doing that anymore and I can start losing weight again, like, because sometimes like I'm in a hurry and I'll be like, gosh, I really need to eat something real quick. And I, like today, I had, what did I have for lunch? Like I can't totally skip a meal. Like I can kind of like have 2 snacks instead of a meal, but I can't skip a meal. For lunch I had a cheese sandwich. Okay, like cheese, mayonnaise, and bread, because it was fast and I didn't want to fix something else. Like I could have heated something up. And then I had cheese whiz on crackers. So my dad left that here because it's got, I mean, all that had plenty of fat and protein and carbs, and so it was down there. But then I didn't eat any vegetables or fruit. No, I had a banana for breakfast and pumpkin bread. But you see what I'm saying? Like, this is not a fabulous diet. Like, I need more. I am vegetarian. If you didn't catch that, eat no cow, PETA. I'm not a member of PETA, but anyway, not that I'm opposed to that. I'm just never did it. I don't eat meat because it's bad for you, but then I eat junk. So I don't know, y'all. I think the sugar may be worse for you than the meat. I just don't know. There's so much mixed messages out there. You know what I mean?